starts now. You can join us in the live chat room at WZROnline.com/chat or call into the show at 518-712-3070. Now, here are your hosts, Ryan Clark and Matt Boone.
No, not Matt Boone, because he's got to take the time to say goodbye to somebody at his house. So, Matt Boone, if you would like to call up to WZR Radio now, you know, the show that you're the co-host of, you can do so at 518-712-3070 right now, motherfucker. Otherwise, if you get out of here, bro, I should kick the shit out of you. So let's get it kicking. Let's go. What's going on? It's Tuesday. We got a lot to talk about. You never know. It's live radio. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to wait for Boone to call up. I said, you know what, dude? I got tired of waiting. So I'm going to play the theme. I'm going to go on here by myself. And then we're going to wait for you to call in. So we got a lot to talk about, man. We had Monday Night Raw last night. Look who decides to show up, you motherfucker.
Are we on the air?
Yeah, man, I already hit the theme. I already opened this thing up, dude. We're waiting for you.
You're waiting for me. I was waiting on you, jerk off, yelling at me because you can't produce.
Wait a minute, dude. Listen. Yeah. Wait a minute. This goes back to, all right. This goes back to Friday, okay? And
Friday.
I decided that on Friday I was gonna try something new, dude. I was gonna test out, you know, the live show that I was thinking about doing, taking some live phone calls and doing
the Daily Show, yeah.
The Daily Show, right? So I decided it was a slow day on Friday. So I said, okay.
Oh, that's right.
No. Let me explain, dude. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go on here, and I played music, and in between music, I answered phone calls, right? And I called you up at one point, and I said, you know, dude, you can come on here and answer the phone. Oh yeah, dude, no doubt.
I completely forgot as soon as I hung up the phone. I got busy with something.
He says, I'll be on in just a little bit. So he never shows up, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I had just woken up, too, man.
Well, so anyways, at some point during that, dude, my microphone broke. My headset broke.
Really?
Again? Again, man. And I had no idea. Like, I had no idea what was going on. And it looks fine, dude. Like, there's no holes or I didn't break anything. It looks fine. I guess it was just a sensitive microphone. So
yeah.
I figured everything would be fine. We'd be good to go. And yeah. I ordered a brand new microphone, and it came yesterday, right? And it's the same exact thing. So I plugged it in tonight, and I'm thinking, same mic, no problems, right? And I couldn't figure out what was going on, right? So I'm fucking with my settings, and I'm doing all this crazy stuff, right? And everybody's like, yeah, it's low. I had the fucking mute button on, dude.
Oh, my God. You're such an idiot.
I had the mute button on.
This is the producer of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Clark had the mute button pushed and couldn't figure out why his technical difficulties were transpiring live in front of all his people.
I had the mute button on, and then...
He's one of those stupid people you hear about. A real-life dumb guy.
A real-life dumb guy. Get out of here. So anyways, dude, so that's what happened right there. I had the mute button on, and I forgot to take it off. But we're here, and then I'm ready to go, and I said, okay, Boone, let's go. It's time to go live. And he's like,
you're ready. I told you I'm busy with something. I got to say goodbye to somebody. And I said, let me know. And then out of the blue, I turn, I finally say goodbye. I sit down, and I see this big flood. LTFGH, like just hitting keys and hitting enter. And I'm like, what? What's going on? I scroll up, and you're like, come on, man, hurry up. I'm like, what the fuck? I was ready when the goddamn show was supposed to start, and you said, give me a minute. I said, all right, well, tell me before, because I got to say goodbye to somebody. Mm-hmm. And then I get yelled at, because I wasn't ready the second you were ready.
There was a chat room full of people that were pissed off, and they were ready for WZR Radio.
I was ready when it was time to go, like I'm contracted to do. Motherfucker, you fucked up, not me.
Whatever, dude. Get out of my face.
How long do you want to wait until we get into the bets from this past Saturday night, and what a fucking idiot you are?
Why don't we go right into that, dude?
You want to go right into it? Right. You got lucky with one fight, but I should have had a clean sweep of 7-0, to be quite honest with you.
So here's what happened. First of all, before we get into everything, we got a lot to talk about, man. You saw Monday Night Raw. Well, I saw
a lot of it. I didn't see all of it.
Right, but I sent you the messages for the good stuff, like the Chris Jericho CM Punk stuff. You saw all of that, and the Rock, the ending segment that they did at the end.
And the Cena, yeah.
That was a good Raw last night, man.
From what I saw, it seemed damn good, and it seemed like they're doing like a great job building up WrestleMania this far out. Like you're already intrigued for 3 matches, if 4 if you count Daniel Bryan, but like 3 matches are like stuff you're dying to see, and you've still got weeks of build. So by the time WrestleMania rolls around, you're going to be fucking creaming for it, that's the idea. Every year you're supposed to have it like that. So they're doing a great job. I got a lot to say about the Rock Cena segment too.
Yeah, well, you know what, dude? Let me load up. I got so much shit open here, dude, because of everything that went down right before we came on the air here. And then I had Jackie calling in, man. Like, what are you doing,
What,
man?
today or on the Friday thing?
Just now, 10 minutes ago, man. I'm
Do
trying.
they not know protocol by now? Hour 2, douchebag. That's when you call.
She knows.
Do you have
man.
that clip queued up for Jackie?
No, you know what it was, dude? She probably heard nothing on the live stream, and she said,
You remember
"Oh my
what I'm
God."
talking about? The clip we had for Jackie?
Oh, it's queued up, baby dolls. It's queued
Do you
up.
have it queued up?
It's queued, man. It's
Yeah, it's queued up. All right.
We'll get it later, man. When she
By
comes
the way,
up.
sober Boone, 3 weeks is it now in a row?
Are you serious?
You goddamn right I'm serious.
That's what I like to see,
well,
man.
I'm not drinking. Let's put it that way.
That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like.
it.
I like that, man. I like that.
Trying to get shit together. I've been working for you hard. I've been trying to stay away from the booze. I've been trying to do the damn thing, man. Trying to get shit in order over here.
I like that, man. You're saving money in the meantime, you know
The
what I
whole
mean?
thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Hey,
I got to.
The cat's actually into it finally. They usually bitch when I'm not drunk.
No, man.
It's good to have support.
No, listen. He's a good dude, man. And listen, Boone's the same guy, whether he's drunk. Pretty much the same guy, dude. He's still got the same personality. That dickhead.
Yeah.
Fucking. I'm Matt fucking Boone, dude.
Yeah, I got like an asshole sense of humor.
You're a real life prick, man. You're a real life prick.
One of those real life pricks you hear about.
One of those real life pricks you hear about.
Yeah.
So.
You ever heard the joke? Since you were doing old jokes a couple weeks ago, they say stuff you can say on TV. You can say I pricked my finger, but you can't say I fingered my prick. That's an old joke.
D minus.
It's a decent joke.
You want to?
It's better than your fucking.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You want to hear a joke?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me give you a joke real quick.
That is George Carlin, by the way. Rye guy on the chat. I love George Carlin.
No, what do you call a dog with two legs? Doesn't matter what you call it. It's not gonna come
you
anyway.
You use that one every time.
What do you call a fish with two knees? A toonie fish.
Just the same too. You jokes.
That's it.
You want a racist joke? What did
No, I don't. No.
Joke.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. So listen, we're gonna run down Monday Night Raw in hour number 1. We only started 5 minutes late, so we're good. We didn't have a pay-per-view or anything.
We can go 5 minutes long, make up for it. No
we can do that, no doubt. Boone told me before he got on the air. Usually Boone's like, Jesus, WZR Radio.
I say that, but secretly I'm always excited for the show. I just get, and I feel like if I say stuff like, another show, it's because I think I'm gonna do bad, and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to suck in front of all these people for 2 hours. Tonight I'm feeling good. I think we're gonna do a good show. So I was like, man, you better fix this shit. I'm actually really ready to pimp this shit out tonight. Now we're not gonna have a show.
Well, it was, yeah, I'm real.
Did you catch Artie on Conan last night? Did I even tell you he was on?
Was he on there last night?
Oh my God, he fucking hit a home run, man. It was
Did
so great. Him and Nick DiPaolo, this comedian, they got this radio show. It's like a sports comedy show they do every day.
Yeah.
And they just got clearance for DirecTV, so they're gonna have a TV show like Howard Stern based off their radio show. So between that and the fact that Comcast doesn't carry Fuel TV, which UFC is like the dominant programming, I think it's pretty much official. I'm going to switch to DirecTV so I can get the Artie show in UFC.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah,
there
man.
You go. I get. I didn't know I had the Fuel TV, but I get that.
Dude, you lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
We got Time Warner still?
Well, it's way up there. It's like channel 619 or.
Got it.
6,
I mean, what is it Time Warner?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, but I'm just...
Down here it was Comcast, but they switched it to something called Xfinity or some shit like that.
Well, Time Warner has this deal, man, where you can get, internet, phone, and cable all in one. I think they call it the all-in-one.
Every cable company has that now. Comcast has it too.
Yeah, I don't like DirecTV, man, because you never know about trees getting in the way, and when it snows...
Yeah, I know. That's the kind of thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, I heard when it rains and it snows outside, you get a bad signal, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, God, and the rain in Florida, and it's about to be rain season, too, so it's not the best time to switch.
Oh, dude, we're supposed to get a major snowstorm here tomorrow. They're saying it's supposed to start around noon, and then if it stays...
You're a weather expert. Has it been, overly windy in New York recently? Because it's been so windy down here, you can hear it inside.
Yeah.
There's music playing and the windows shut.
No, we had that a couple days ago. They're saying tomorrow, snow's supposed to start around noon, and then if it stays all snow, they're saying 12 to 18 inches. But if it changes over to sleet and freezing rain, they're saying that it would be closer to 6 to 8 or 4 to 6 or something like that.
I don't even know if you have this website anymore. But the wind thing I was telling you about, how you could hear it, it kind of reminds me. Remember the old plug we used to do for the The wrestling answer, because your catchphrase was taking the wrestling world by storm. Remember, I started doing wind sound effects while you were doing it.
You know who came up with the WrestlingAnswer.com?
I know who gave you the design for it. I remember that.
You don't remember who came up with the taking the wrestling world by storm? We sat there.
No.
We sat there on Dove Street.
Oh shit! Who was it? No, I don't. Patty Roro?
Patty Roro, man.
Was it really his
yeah,
slogan?
That was his slogan, man. He came up with the
It has
site
nothing
name.
to do with the domain name, so it makes sense.
Taking the wrestling world by storm, dude. And me and you both said, God damn, Patty Roro, man.
It's a good slogan, but it doesn't match the domain. The wrestling answer. You got to play off the word answer there. And he taking the wrestling world by storm. That'd be like if you had tropicalwrestling.com. That would make sense. Taking the wrestling world by storm.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I never thought about that, but anyways. And then you got ProWrestlingScoops.com, the inside scoop on pro wrestling.
That's a good one.
WZROnline.com. We don't have anything, man. We got
We
none.
don't need one. It speaks for itself.
Yeah, the WZR Army, baby. Right?
That's it. That's all you need to know.
That's it. Tuesday nights, 8 to 10 Eastern Time, WZROnline.com.
People already know that.
So check it, WZR Radio.
Here's a question from Justin FL25 in the chat. What does WZR stand for?
It doesn't stand for anything, bro. Don't worry about
Really?
it. Don't worry about it, bro.
It used to.
Don't worry about it, man. It stands.
All right.
It stands for WZR Radio. That's exactly what it stands for. And I don't know why there's a double R in there with the WZR R
Well, if
on the radio.
R doesn't stand for anything, there is no double R.
Well, it stands for Radio, I guess.
It could be the name of our station. You know, you got like 92.3 KISS FM. It could be WZR, radio,
Raph in the chat, you son of a bitch. No.
What did he say? He said a bad word.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Anyways, speaking of our live chat room, get there right now, WZROnline.com/chat, WZROnline.com/chat. Get in there, lots and lots of people in there tonight. Here is the plan for tonight. We're going to get these plugs out of the way. Then we're going to talk UFC and how I got murked by Matt Boone on Saturday night. Big time.
Too.
We got a Ring of Honor show coming up this Sunday in New York City, taking the train down. We're going to meet up for some dinner and drinks, if anybody wants dinner and drink.
I think we got a strike force. Let me check on it real quick. I think we got a strike force in the middle of the week with the women main event.
There's strike force and then UFC this weekend, I think, man.
There's both, right? Yeah,
right.
I'll check right now. I'll let you know at least the main event.
I think so. So listen, here's the deal. So you check on that and let me do my plug. I'm going to be in New York City on Sunday. It's an afternoon show. You guys should really go out of your way and order the iPay-per-view that they do. It's on GoFightLive.tv. What is that noise?
Oh, no shit. It's the same day. Wow.
What is that noise coming out of my... You hear that or no?
No, I don't. March 3rd. What day is that? March 3rd.
Well, I'm going March 4th to New York City.
No, March 3rd is the MMA day. So
I think it is the same day,
That would be Sunday.
Yeah. I'm going on...
So you got UFC on FX2 from Sydney, Australia. Main event, Thiago Alves versus Martin Kampmann. Joseph Benavidez. And the flyweight tournament begins. And then the Strike Force, we have...
What are you're talking UFC's on Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm going to miss that.
It might be Saturday because of the Australia time difference. I'm not sure. But it says March 3rd. Also March 3rd, Strike Force, Tate versus Rousey. You got Misha Tate versus Ronda Rousey. KJ Noons versus Josh Thompson. That's a good fight. Paul Daly versus Kazuo Masaki. Jacare's fighting and Scott Smith's fighting. So some good fights to look forward to.
All right, so they say that UFC is on Saturday and Strike Force is on Friday. Is that right?
Strike Force isn't on Friday. It's on the 3rd.
Something's on Friday. Everybody in chat.
Maybe more. I was looking at the 4th. The 3rd is a Saturday. They're right.
So UFC is on Saturday and Strike Force is on Friday? Or
no, they're both Saturday. I just said the Sunday because I thought it was the 4th.
I don't know. I think one's on Friday and one's on Saturday, man.
The UFC might be Friday because of Australia. I'm not sure, but it's both March 3rd, so that's Saturday.
Right. Somebody in the chat room figure it out. I don't know. But anyway.
Sounds like right. Yeah, Friday because of the time difference and yeah.
All right, we're going to get to pro wrestling in the chat. You know how this works. The first 25, 30 minutes, we bullshit.
How do they not know by now?
It's new people, man. It's the same thing. You know what, dude? Somebody brought up a point.
Have you seen the numbers right now? The numbers are fucking great.
Are they good?
We got 90 in the chat, 200 on the stream. We just started.
That's where it's supposed to be, so that's good,
man.
Right. So listen. Here's the deal. I'm going to Ring of Honor. It's you guys really order this iPay-per-view on Saturday. It's a really good card. I'm taking the early train down, and then the show starts at 4:00. You know, ROH is usually Saturday night, and it's on Sundays. You know, Sunday this time around. And we're going to do, I think it starts at 4 or 5 o'clock, and we'll go in there. Then I think I might miss the main event because I've got to take a train back to Albany that leaves at like 8:30 or something like that. So I don't know what to do.
Take a train so you can drink?
Yeah, and it's way easier with the city. I mean, the train takes me...
Saving money on gas and the traffic.
Well, yeah, and the train takes me right into
parking.
Penn Station, you know what I mean? Penn Station is 2 blocks away from the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yeah,
so
I remember when you got into the fight with the security guard or whatever, you were telling me the whole story about.
It's right, it takes us right where we're supposed to be, so we kind of, we just go there, and then everything's right around. It's Midtown Manhattan, you know what I mean? So
somebody in the chat asked, they said we need to look into cameras, and I told you, I have a camera, you have a camera, we both have Skype. Somebody that has knowledge on this, if you have knowledge, hit him up on his Facebook page or his email, webmaster@prowrestlingscoops.com. We could do a video show. We just don't know how to do a split screen to where we're both on the same video screen for you guys.
Well, and then I've got, I would probably go out and buy a webcam because my webcam is attached to a laptop that I have, but I don't really use that for, anything other than, if I'm traveling, then I'll take the laptop with me and work off that, but you know what I mean?
But yeah, I got the camera now, so if somebody knows how to do that, where we can both be on the same screen, split screen, side by side, I'm down to do a video show. I think it'd be a lot more fun.
Well, remember this, stickem.com. Somebody said that. We'll try it out, man. Stickem.
Tiny chat, supposedly. Yeah, but email us, so
All right, so here's what's going down. We're gonna talk UFC. Come meet me in New York City on Sunday. Shoot me an email, webmaster Pro Wrestling Scoop for that.
2 S's.
We're working on a mobile website for WZROnline.com. That's a lot of work, but we're gonna get it done shortly.
It's gonna be worth it, man.
We're gonna talk about John Cena and how this guy gets a lot of unfair criticism. I mean, I can understand that people don't like his gimmick in a WWE ring.
Cena right now?
It's corny, right. But what he does outside of the ring, and what happened with NASCAR on Monday, and all the travel and everything else. You know what I mean? You've got to.
The last 2 weeks, his character hasn't been corny at all. He's been fucking hitting the home runs.
He really has, dude. I mean, and you knew that was going to come.
I think he outshined The Rock last night. What do you think of that?
I don't know about that. The Rock's promo wasn't that great last night. I think what
it was that same tired bullshit.
What he did after the show, the post-Raw video that came out where he, shit all over the fan and called.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, that was good stuff. But everything, I mean, it was kind of a weak promo, but I don't know. And then I thought he got flustered when John Cena called him on the.
It always seems to be when they do dueling promos in the ring. Cena always seems to like. Maybe it's just me looking into it, but Rock seems to get legitimately pissed. Like, yo, you're outshining me, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Especially the thing about the notes on his wrist, which you could clearly see.
And Rock was all flustered after that, man. You could see it.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
I think you could even see him mouth the words, you motherfucker, or something like that right before the show went off the air.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that, and, John Cena, I mean, you may not respect the guy in the, listen, the guy's not the greatest 5-star worker, right? We know that, but he's
he works his ass, he tries his ass, he works as hard as he can, what can you ask?
We're going to get into, what he does for WWE, traveling, things like that, meeting the Make-A-Wish kids and things like that, where you've got to have respect for the guy, no matter how you feel about him in a WWE ring. We're also going to talk about The Rock and the cliff notes that he used last night. Was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? Do you agree with it? So we'll talk about that. And that's about it.
I think Homeboy is so used to being on script and doing movies now. Like, what? It was the same catchphrases, except, boots to asses instead of if you smell the Rock. It was the same shit. Why does he need cheat notes for that pro? Like, it wasn't like some big intellectual, I don't want to forget this point kind of pro. It was the same thing along with the Rock shit.
We're going to disagree on that then, I think, because I don't see any problem with, the cliff notes that he used last night. The guy came out there.
I don't see a problem either. I just don't understand why he needed them. It wasn't like, how could he forget that, all right, let me get a boots to ass chant going, let me get a Kung Pao bitch, trending world, what did he forget? Why? How could he not remember that stuff?
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
He's a trained actor, for Christ's sake.
We'll get into it in hour number 2, man. I mean, we're gonna run down Raw here, in the next couple minutes, talk about that, and then if we have time at the end of hour number 1, of course, in hour number 2, we're gonna be taking your live phone calls. We're gonna do the WZR Radio Rapid Fire segment, where you guys can submit stuff at my Facebook page, facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR. So, real quick, man, the bets on Saturday night, right? I got shit faced on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, man. I
did too, yeah.
I drank a lot of liquor, man, and I came
you
to
were drinking liquor that night.
I was drinking orange juice and vodka, man.
Oh, such a fucking girly drink, by the way. But liquor.
I fell asleep during the main event, bro.
I thought you were a Jack and Coke kind of guy. What were you doing screwdriver?
Did you hear me? I fell asleep during the main event.
Did you?
I passed out, dude. The room was spinning. I got dizzy. I passed out.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
I got dizzy. I passed out. So, anyways, you came to me, dude, and you were trying to start. I'm not busting on you because you finally
came.
You
came to me about
that.
I didn't challenge
you. I know, but I came to you betting. And listen, you came around, so I'm not busting. Let me finish real quick.
Go ahead.
So we did these bets, right? And Boone came to me, and I'm like, yo, let's do like $5-10, man, something like that for the early fights, and then the main event will go big. And, you know, we always, sometimes...
I gotta interrupt you there, because we always do $5-10 for the early fights, but your idea was the two main events, let's do $50, and then, like, because it was 7 fights on the pay-per-view instead of 4. All right, for the first 2, let's do, like, $5-10, and then we'll do, like, 20, and then we'll do, like, 50 for the main events. And I'm like, shit. Because you gotta understand, you guys really gotta understand, it's not fair betting. We set it up to where, all right, there's 7 fights, okay, for example, Ryan goes first, he gets to bet the first fight. After that, I have to bet the second fight. After that, he has to bet the third fight. And there's no arguing. It's not like, well, I don't want to bet this fight because I know I'm going to lose. It's like, no, it's my turn. You have to bet this fight, even though I know I'm losing money. Because, like, I got lucky, though, because the 2 fights that you had were the easiest fights in the world.
And I lost.
Okami over Tim Bosch, and what was the other one?
I don't know. Rampage was a Rampage or something.
The 2 easiest ones of the night.
Didn't I have Rampage?
He's got the 2 slam dunks. Oh, Mark Hunt and Chet Congo.
Yeah.
And then they both fucking upset him. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit.
Yo, listen, I had good picks, man. All my picks were fine. All my picks were fine. And I said, listen, let's do like close to $200, man. $50 on each main event, right? The co-main event and the main event. And then in between, we'll do $15, $20, something like that.
Not to interrupt you, it would have been $160 total betting because I won every fight except the last one, and I was up $110 going into the main event.
Right.
And then I lost the 50 because of the upset, so I ended up 60. So we bet $160 all said on 7 fights.
We bet $160, and somehow I wound up losing $60, and I lost every single fight except for one.
Yeah, but the one you didn't lose was a $50 fight, which pissed me off. I was like, man, I got 110. I wish I could just, like, if I was at Saratoga, I'd say, you know what, 110 is good enough for me. Let's go home. But you know, I had to bet that one more race, and.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyways.
The fucked up thing was you were so damn tired, I probably could have said, no, I didn't agree to that.
You probably could have, dude. But anyways, you wound up plus 60 at the end of the night, right? You were plus 60.
160.
But listen, the way I look at it, right? The way I look at it is this. Hold on a second.
I'm not drinking, guys. Everybody in the chat's talking like I'm drunk.
Listen.
I've got a Coca-Cola right next to me.
Let me take this off the wall. All right. All right.
Oh,
so
WrestleMania?
You're up $60, right? On Wednesday, February 22nd, 2012, Triple H ends the Undertaker's streak in his own match at WrestleMania. Matt Boone, $20 bet.
Yep.
So I'm only going to be down by 40.
No.
When it's all said and done. Have
you not learned that when you bet against me, you lose? You just jinxed the Undertaker and ruined his legacy by betting.
Yeah, this piece of paper right here.
They call it a mush. You're a mush.
This piece of paper right here says it all, man.
Tag it right back up and remember, hey, on April 1st, I'm losing 20 more dollaroos.
I can't get the goddamn tack in the wall.
Just sit on the desk. We're doing a show here, man.
All right. Well, I like that. I wrote that last Wednesday, man. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways,
I was sober. I remember things from last week's show.
I know. So,
crazy.
Anyways, whatever. He's going 20-0 at wrestler. There was a guy in the audience last night that said the Undertaker streak 21-0. I'm thinking 21-0, bro. What are you talking about? It's 20-0. You know what I'm saying? But
some people are stupid.
Well, some people are real life idiots like myself.
Exactly.
Like myself, right? All right, here we go. Monday Night Raw from last night. What'd you think, man, top to bottom, from what you saw?
I didn't see the whole show, so I can't grade the whole show. What I saw, there was some great shit on that show. So let's just put it this way. I can only judge what I saw, and all I saw were really the main promos, and that was really it in the main event. And I thought it was a B+, A-.
Can you hold on a second? Hello?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hi. Can you do me a big favor and call back in hour number 2 because we don't take phone calls in hour number 1? Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, you fucking dipshit.
Goodbye.
Play by the rules and don't play at all.
I don't mean you be a dickhead, man, but if he's listening live to the show, don't call in hour number 1. You know what I'm saying? We run down Raw, we do everything. You know what I'm saying?
It says it on the page. We just get done saying it out loud on the show, so there's no excuse.
I don't mean to be a dickhead.
But yeah, you gotta understand, a lot of radio shows, you gotta call, like, you know how, like, if you want to be the 20th caller to win a prize, you gotta keep calling and calling and calling and calling and hope they put you on hold.
Right.
I think that's what they think we do. Like, oh, we got a bank of phone calls. We got only 10 slots of hold, to hold calls. So we got to get them in now. So
we can do that if I ever get my T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? We could give away live T-shirts.
Do we have an update on the T-shirts and all that?
They're coming, man. He opened up, dude. He just bought a shop last week, man. And put photos up and things like that, dude. It's a really nice place, man. I mean, he's got like a Price Chopper or a supermarket type size store, man. So he's going all in with this thing, man, with the T-shirts.
Wow.
I've already sent him the money. And then he came to me earlier this week and he said, hey, man, we got to talk about the final design for the WZR Radio T-shirt. But it's been so busy that, we'll get it done later this week, I promise. Promise you. So, Monday Night Raw last night, I sent you a message and I said, listen, man, they're opening it up. It's going to be a Chris Jericho and CM Punk promo. It was actually supposed to be...
You didn't message me till Jericho was in the ring saying his first words, so whatever happened before that, I didn't see it. Punk had like a little 5 minutes by himself. I didn't see any of that.
No. It was supposed to be Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. So CM Punk comes...
like the third time or something.
So CM Punk comes out for a match, and Chris Jericho interrupts before Daniel Bryan.
The Punk didn't say anything before.
Hey, let me finish, man.
I was asking a question about that. Did Punk say anything before Jericho came out or no?
I haven't got that far yet. So basically what happened is CM Punk came to the ring, and before the match was supposed to start, Chris Jericho's music interrupted him, right? And no, Punk did not say anything before.
Okay, that's all I was wondering, if I missed anything.
No, you didn't miss any. God damn it, I was trying to do something cool here, man, and I fucked it all up.
That's because you're a real life idiot, remember?
Yes.
You said it, not me.
Listen. So anyways,
I still love you, don't worry about it.
Let me start over, right?
Start over.
So CM Punk, he's supposed to be in a match with Daniel Bryan, right? And he comes to the ring, and out comes... All right,
4 years.
So that's
4 years.
That's what happens, right? That's what happened. That was a fail, bro. That was horrible, dude. If it was the first time, right? But I had to.
It would have been all right, but you've done it the last few weeks, so.
Yeah. Anyways, so Chris Jericho comes out, right? And he cuts a promo, right? He gets into it with CM Punk, and basically says that. They get into the best in the world, best wrestler in the world versus best in the world, right?
I'm the best in the world at anything I do is Jericho's, and I'm the best wrestler in the world is CM Punk's. And from what I hear, and you would know this better than me, back in Ring of Honor, I guess Bryan Danielson's whole thing was, I'm the best in the world. So they both stole it.
They both stole it, right? Exactly. Well, no, Bret Hart was the best in the world.
No, that's best there is. Best in the world is a whole different thing.
All right, but Punk brought that up during the promo last night, right?
It was clever too.
So they go back.
Did you invent calling yourself the best at something?
I think he said, "Did you invent Canada too?" At one point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Did you? And you're Canadian. Did you invent being Canadian? Did you invent the country of Canada?
Right. So he brings up the Bret Hart, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, and they go back and forth, and basically, Punk, he says, what am I looking for? He says something like, he's got a Napoleon complex, right? And
do you know what that means, by the way?
That Jericho went off and became a Hollywood celebrity and was dancing. The Dancing with the Stars line was awesome, man.
I forget the setup to it, but he said, while I was doing something, you were dancing with stars or something like that. It was really good.
Yeah, no, it really came across as awesome. Jericho comes back and says that, he's a bigger star than Punk has ever been, and he knows that...
Oh, that's it. While I was swimming with sharks, you were dancing with stars.
There you go. He says that, Punk's been ripping him off, and Jericho said that the vignettes that aired a couple weeks ago were simply for him to return and embarrass CM Punk on the biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania. WrestleMania 28, right?
And Punk says all you had to do was, best in the world versus best in the world. You just had to ask.
Yeah, you didn't have to attack me, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
All you got to do is ask. And this was awesome, man. The promo was awesome. Jericho or CM Punk, I think, threw down the mic, and then Daniel Bryan came out, and they wound up having the WWE champion versus world champion. That ended in a no contest. John Laurinaitis was out there as well at ringside, and they teased everything with Santino Marella, David Otunga, and everybody else was out there. Like we said last week, man, as soon as we were going off the air, I think it was last week, they're going to do as of right now, they're going to do a Team Laurinaitis versus Team Teddy Long at WrestleMania, right? And you're going to have a bunch of guys on Laurinaitis' side, a bunch of heel guys on Laurinaitis' side, a bunch of face guys on Teddy Long's side, and then the winner of the match, either Teddy Long or John Laurinaitis will become general manager of both shows. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see what happens at WrestleMania if they go that route. And then, people are talking about if they do that match, that's going to take a lot of guys away from the Money in the Bank ladder match that they had planned. So they may scrap that altogether. No Money in the Bank.
What was the announcement this morning at 10? I thought that was what the announcement was supposed to be about.
You know what? Listen to this, man. I could not go to sleep last night.
Did you really get up again for this stupid?
I got up, man. I got up at 8 o'clock this morning. About 7:45. I didn't go to bed last night until 3:45. I could not sleep, man. I was up until, like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. I can't remember what time it was. Then I got back up at 8.
I went to bed at 3 and got up at 9.
Well, here's the thing, dude. They plug that for WWE.com, and as stupid as the announcements, and you know that going in, man, it's going to be some lame announcement, right? And it always is. It was last time, and it was this time. But everybody flocks online to find out what that announcement was, so I feel like I got to be here,
Yeah.
So, anyways, the announcement, dude, they announced next week Teddy Long's going to be in charge of Raw, and John Laurinaitis is going to be in charge of SmackDown. So they switched places for 1 week. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I was about to puke.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
You hear me, though? They switched places. General managers.
Yes, I already knew that anyway.
Well, you asked me what the big announcement was this morning.
I didn't know if that's what the announcement was.
That's what it was, man. So, anyways, we put that up on the websites, and so they had that. John Cena. Actually, no, I'm skipping way ahead here. Kelly defeated Nikki Bella. Just your typical Divas match. Kelly, man, she really needs to. I don't know, man. She's not.
With me?
You probably have a chance, man. She's been with a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I'm a good-looking son of a bitch. So
you're a pig-nosed motherfucker, dude.
Hey, if we get this video show going, everybody will know who the hot motherfucker is on the show, and who you poor bastard.
So we got fucking 99% male wrestling fans. Nobody cares about who the hot dude is on a radio show,
I'm sure half of them are gay. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Boo call you all gay. You hear that, dude? Come on, man.
Heel turn.
Come on, that is a heel turn, man. You can hear it from him in the chat. Speaking of the chat.
As soon as I said it, I'm like, damn, that's not endearing.
WZROnline.com /chat. Boone may be gay. I don't know, punker.
He's not gay. Don't worry about it.
Is he bi? Bi-curious? Somebody in the chat?
He's not curious. He's not bi. He buys shit, but not penis.
Yeah. All right. I forgot to do something at the start of the show. Say this 10 times fast. Not 5 times fast, right? I did this on Facebook earlier today. I'll give you a minute. You need a minute?
Yes.
All right. Take some deep breaths. Get ready. All right.
One more.
All right. All right, you ready? I want you to say Twitter cheap plugs, like Mick Foley, cheap plugs.
Twitter cheap plugs?
Yes, I want you to say that 10 times fast right now. 10 times? 10
you can make somebody say anything 10 times fast. They're going to screw it up.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Twitter cheap plugs, 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 Twitter cheap plugs.
You did it.
I told you, it's not that hard.
He
didn't believe me. He had me do it on AOL earlier, and I'm like, I did it. And he's like, yeah, right, I'm going to call you right now. I said, save it for the show. I did it just fine.
All right, listen, here's the deal. Cheap turns into tweet when you say that.
Oh, Twitter tweet. Oh, okay.
Twitter, right? Twitter, tweet.
Yeah, I get it.
I can't do it, man. Twitter cheap plugs, Twitter cheap plugs, Twitter cheap plugs, Twitter. I can't do it. I'm not.
It might be the accent, because you stress the vowels a lot. There's a lot of vowels in that.
I'm just saying, dude. I came up with that on Facebook. Cheap turns into tweet when you say it, man. I'm telling you.
It didn't when I did it.
I know. Well, you're special. You're a special kid, dude. I don't know. All right. So what else happened on Raw? John Cena. They advertised a match between John Cena and The Miz for Raw. Miz came out, complained. Actually, you know what?
I heard they toileted Miz again. Had Triple H just bury him and shit.
That was during the break, man.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Actually,
I heard about it.
There was no Triple H and The Undertaker that appeared live on Raw last night.
No, I know, yeah.
They're going to be in Boston. Everybody's going to be in Boston next week, man.
Shawn Michaels, yeah.
Rock is supposed to be back next week.
Right, you said Rock's on every Raw from now till Mania, right?
Almost. I believe it's...
I think there's 2 that he's not going to be on. I think he's on 3 of 5.
And that could change, you know what I mean, dude, as we get closer to WrestleMania. I think I'm almost positive next week in Boston you're gonna have The Rock. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I remember promoting that he was gonna be in Boston. I think Foley's supposed to be there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Foley in Boston next week?
I remember this was an old report I had to put up like a month ago. It may have changed by then, but he was promoted in the local advertisements. Foley, Rock, Hunter, Taker, Michaels.
90 people in the chat room tonight, man. That's crazy.
And the stream's going really well, too. We're having great... We're over 200 for the first time in a while. We're at 90 for the first time in a while. It's very good.
See, we don't need some folks.
No, we don't need any,
Hey.
No, we use pencils around here. Fuck ink.
That's the good one. That's the good one. All right. So, yeah. Oh, check this out. So, Miz comes out, right? And he cuts a promo, and somebody said on my Facebook page, Ryan, you gotta change to NASCAR right now. And I fuck with the people on Facebook, right, dude? NASCAR fans, wrestling fans, they're kind of
God, everybody told me that Daytona, I could give less than a shit.
No, listen, they're kind of, you know,
I'm
they're
from Florida, man. They're crazy about NASCAR.
Yeah, I fuck with the people. I fuck with the people on Facebook, and I call them rednecks and hicks. All right, dude, and they attack, bro. The NASCAR fans, they just reply and they attack.
It's like wrestling fans. They really take that shit serious.
Oh, dude, the NASCAR fans that are pro wrestling fans that are on my Facebook page, man. Jesus, dude, you call them hick or you call them a redneck? Whoa, watch yourself, man.
I never understood the connection between that, but there, according to statistics and demographics, like there's really a very similar audience between NASCAR and WWE. Like it's the same demographic. Maybe not age-wise, but it's the same. It reaches the same kind of people.
No, you're right. It absolutely is the same.
I've never understood it. What's the connection?
I don't.
One is cars driving in circles. The other one, guys in fucking.
You know what? I mean,
spandex hugging and shit.
There's a lot of politics in NASCAR, and there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that people are interested in.
I think it was more like they're both. You got to be like diehard cult followers to even give a shit about either one of them. And the other thing is, I think they both kind of developed in the South, so I think it's like a Southern thing.
Right. So
that ended up spreading mainstream.
So this dude on Facebook, you know, he says, dude, you got to turn NASCAR on real quick. You know, there's been a crazy accident, right? And I know you don't care about NASCAR, but this is crazy, man. So as The Miz is coming out and he's cutting this promo, which I didn't see, by the way, I tune it over to Fox, right? And I guess they were in. I think they were in a caution, right? And the cars were just kind of going around the track. The green flag caution, yellow flag is out, so they're going slower and they're cleaning up a previous wreck or so, a spill on the track or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was raining or something like that, right?
Whatever it was, yeah.
So they had the cars and they're going around the track and everybody's going nice and slow, and there was one car that was kind of in the back and he was trying to catch up to the rest of the guys, right? Mm-hmm. So he's just kind of cruising around the track, not really racing, and he hits this, I don't know if it was like an oil spot or something on the track, and he hits it, and the car spins out of control, goes up, and nails the jet dryer on the track. The dude that was out there with the dryers that was trying to dry.
How did he do that?
Yo, so he hits the fucking jet dryer, and they say that these jet dryers, you know, it's like a truck, and they've got 200 gallons of jet fuel inside of them, dude. The car exploded. I mean, everything exploded. The whole NASCAR was burned up. The truck, I mean, it was just a huge fireball. On NASCAR, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. And I don't watch NASCAR. I'm not a fan of NASCAR.
Yes, you do, dude. I remember living in New York. You put the race on and shit.
I don't watch NASCAR. I haven't watched NASCAR in years.
I think it was your buddies that wanted to watch it, and we were like, oh, fuck it. Let's just drink and watch the damn race.
Oh, dude, it was it was the biggest, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in a
Why
in a
did
race
it keep
like
getting
that.
delayed? Was it weather?
It was rain.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it was I've never seen anything like it. I'll send you a video on YouTube, man. But I mean, everything just blew up. Thank God everybody was okay, man. Because
It's been raining a lot. Daytona's not far from here. Somebody I was talking to the other day was telling me about the race. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, where is it? And he said, in Daytona. And I felt like a fucking retard. I was like, oh, no shit.
It is.
I said, where is the Daytona 500 anywhere? Where do they hold that? And the guy looked at me like, are you joking? And I said, he didn't say, are you joking? But he looked at me like that. And he's like, it's in Daytona. I said, oh, I'm fucking stupid.
You think, dude? You think it's
maybe I'm a real life idiot.
Check this out.
Speaking
Speaking of you being a real life idiot. Oh, wait a minute. No, I fucked it up again, dude. Wait. So, anyways, the guy asked me, start over. Can you start over?
Oh, no, the guy asked me, I asked the guy, he was talking about the Daytona 500. I said, where is the Daytona 500 held anyway? And he looked at me like I'm retarded, like I'm an idiot. And he said, in Daytona? And I said, oh, that's right, I'm retarded, I'm sorry.
Just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Mercy on your soul. Nobody could hear that, by the way. I couldn't barely hear it either. You didn't play it loud enough, but I know what it was.
Nobody could hear it?
No, it was. I could barely hear it. I know it was the Billy Madison clip, but I couldn't hear it. I only know it because I remember you telling me you were saving it for when somebody said something stupid.
Oh, that sucked.
You said 100 stupid things. You can't play it on yourself? No, that's not allowed.
Oh no, I'll play it on myself one of these times. No doubt. No.
Play it louder if you're gonna play it on yourself.
Yeah, I failed twice tonight, dude. And then
If you're gonna play with yourself on the radio, do it louder.
Yeah, I get it. D-Mine.
Dip the pen in company ink, even if it's wrestling ink.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
D-minus, bro. D-minus.
I think we're doing a radio show right now. Am I not mistaken? Are we doing a fucking radio show here?
We're doing a radio show, bro.
It feels like a good one so far. Maybe I'm crazy.
It's always every Tuesday night's a good one, man. These people wouldn't come back if it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
They called their shit poop. I'm thinking of Adam Sandler lines from that movie now.
All right, so here we go, man. Back to Raw. So Miz came out, cut this promo. I didn't see any of it, but I guess he complained about, not having a spot at WrestleMania. He released a video after Raw. It was a Twitter video, and blah 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 blah. And Cena hit the 5 moves of doom, I guess, if you will. The attitude adjustment, the 5 knuckle shuffle, the FU, STF, blah 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 blah
leg
blah.
drop off the top.
Right. They showed Rock, watching afterwards, and he did the "you can't see me" thing, blah 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 blah. I just did that too. You can't see. I put my hand up in front of my face. I did the "you can't see me" thing too.
Did you really do that?
As I was talking,
I heard you
did.
giggling when you were playing the Billy Madison clip too, because it wasn't loud, so I could hear you.
I talk.
This is so funny. I'm so creative.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You kung pao bitch.
You kung pao bitch. That was a good one, man. I like that.
Trending worldwide. Clark is a kung pao bitch right now.
Yeah, get out of here. Actually,
trending worldwide and
Actually, kung pao bitch never trended. It was kung pao that trended.
Kung pao.
Yeah.
I still don't get why like it's just because it's a clever like combination of words. Like what does kung pao have to do with John Cena? I want spicy chicken from Chinese takeout, right?
Kung pao. I think it's chicken, right? Some sort of chicken.
Spicy chicken, yeah, kung pao.
So he's spicy?
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand. Like I think he just liked the way it sounded. I think.
What was that old commercial? Spicy or something like. You don't remember that? It was for.
No, I don't watch TV, man.
Yeah. Anyways, I want 100 people in the chat room tonight. I know we can do it, man. We're 11 away. We're 11 people away from 100 people. 100.
What's the number looking like here?
Well, it's 89 in the chat room.
Wow.
You know what I mean? 89 in the chat. 88. Somebody left, right? Just as I say that, somebody says, "Fuck you, Clark. I'm out of here."
Oh, Taco Bell. Spicy. That's what Hobart C. I'm sorry if I said that wrong in the chat. Says Taco Bell.
Spicy peanuts?
I don't know. He said the spicy thing was from Taco Bell.
Yeah, she's right, or he's right, or she.
Whoever's right, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, get to our live chat room. Come on, we want 100 people in there tonight. We've never hit.
Come on, guys. Get WZROnline.com/chat. Everybody, if you're listening, you don't got to stay. Just sign in as a guest name, just so we can see 100 or more in the chat finally. And then leave. That's all. Just hang out for a minute.
And you know, do
us a favor. Come on, guys.
You're being lazy, man. You're being lazy. You're sitting there listening to the show, and you can't click a fucking chat link.
It's fun.
Get in there. It is,
we play
man.
in the chat more than we do to anything. You'd be like part of this. You could interact with us. It's good fun.
I talk in there. You know what I mean? We talk in there sometimes, especially before the show. It's kind of hard when we. Don't be lazy. Get there. WZROnline.com/chat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And why? This?
It's not a big deal. Just log in right now. Everybody can do it with me. Ready? Don't type for effect here for noise.
All right.
Note that up so it doesn't screw us up.
Let's
Ready?
do it.
www.WZRonline.com/chat. Everybody do it with me. Come on. Get in there, guys. Come on.
92, man. We're at 92.
Whoever's kicking people, that's not helping us.
Anyways, get there. If we hit 100, we hit 100. If not, the show continues to grow on a weekly basis.
We're at 93 right now. We're getting damn close.
Listen, the show continues to grow on a weekly basis, man. So we'll eventually hit 100. And don't load up another browser and enter a different chat name. I know how you guys work. You know what I'm saying? Load up another browser.
Let's just have some fun. WZROnline.com/chat.
Listen to you. He says, let's just have some fun, guys. Come on, guys. Let's have some fun. You fucking what?
You guys.
Get out of here, man. All right, we had David Otunga. David Otunga and John Laurinaitis. They were backstage. They talked about Teddy Long. Teddy Long comes in eventually, and they hyped up this.
95. Come on, guys. 5 more. Come on, guys.
You can't beg him. Long calls him a horse's ass and took off.
Every time somebody signs in, somebody signs out. Oh, hold on. 97, 98.
Come on,
guys.
Man. Come on, man.
More. 2 people listening. Just do it real quick for us. Come on, guys.
You know what I'm saying?
WZROnline.com/chat. Come on, guys.
We've really never hit 100 before. You know what I'm saying?
Never since this chat. On the old chat we had, but not since this chat.
Yeah, it's been a while. There you go.
Oh, we got 99. One more, guys.
We're gonna stop the show. The show.
Oh, somebody signed out too. Motherfuckers.
We're gonna stop the show. and wait.
Here it is. Oh, I think it doesn't count after 100 or 99.
We refuse to continue until we hit 100.
Yeah, no more show until one more person. It doesn't, dude. It doesn't log 100. Some people find out, that's why.
Fuck them, dude. Anyway, so listen. Back to Monday. If it happens, it happens, man. If not, what are you gonna do? Plus,
we said no more show. Lockout.
Well, we can strike if you want. You want to strike?
Let's strike. God damn it, no show until we get 100 in here.
We'll stay
98. We need every time somebody signs in, somebody signs out. You prick ass motherfuckers.
We'll sit right here.
Hey, I ain't moving.
I'm not moving either. We're striking. What
Dead air.
What?
Play a song or something. I ain't doing a show until.
Oh,
look at this. The room is now closed. Please select another room. I think you can't hold 100 in here.
Is that what happened? You're right.
Oh, here's what it is. There's 103 because we've got a second room that just opened up because the other one maxed out.
Oh, no.
So now, hold on. Check it out. Now we've got 109. We've got 109 people in our chat right now.
Get out of here.
That's a true story.
Well, why am I in the second chat? Why don't I get to be in here?
I think it moved us over for some
No, you know what? I think you hit 100 and it automatically closes the chat room after it.
Now there's 18. There's no way there's 118.
Boy, we fucked up, man. We broke the chat. We kicked everybody in.
We just crashed our own chat room.
We crashed the chat, bro. That's what happened.
That's a good problem to have.
Well, now we know, right? Now we know we can't hit 100.
We never see 100. You can't hit 100.
You can't hit 100. Come back to the chat, WZROnline.com. It's live radio, man. We don't know this.
They're all coming back.
God, we are. That's our third fail. Well, I've had 2 fails, and then that was kind of both of our faults right there.
I thought you said traffic sucked today, because traffic for us is fucking banging right. This might be one of our best traffic nights in fucking months.
It's a non-pay-per-view night either, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. Since Royal Rumble, this is our best traffic.
Somebody closed the chat. I think one of the mods freaking closed the chat. You sons of bitches, man. I'm gonna find out. I can go in the admin panel after the show goes off the air.
We'll know who did it.
Nah, that's fine. You're no longer a mod. After I go and find out who just did that, you are no longer a mod in our live chat room. You mark my words, man. That is fucked up.
It's a little goal we've been waiting for, and you guys screwed it up. There's already 50 back in here, so they're dying to get back in. You piece of shit.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna find out in the admin panel. I can trace the IPs.
Goddamn right we can.
For all the
no more Pepsis for you.
for all the people that are signed up, I can view what the mods are doing, how many times they've logged in, what they've done, who they've kicked. Yeah, we're gonna find out. We'll find out later tonight, man. Somebody's getting fucked up. We had so listen, we got 5 minutes before we go to the break. The Rock came out
really?
and
I said we have 2 on my whatever.
The Rock comes out, right? And he closes the show with a promo last night, all right?
Can I say how pompous and arrogant in Hollywood it was that he kept asking for bottled water while he was doing his promo?
No, he can't. You know what?
That bothered me.
No, listen, man. If you're out there and you've got a live microphone and all of a sudden, dude, your voice, you get cottonmouth, man. You get cottonmouth out there because you're nervous,
man. How many promos
man.
has that man done? I've never seen him need water in the middle of his promo 3 times.
Yeah, but listen, I watch Raw in high definition, all right? And at the start of the promo, he came up and he said, I want you to see something, man. Zoom in on my arm right now and look at the goosebumps. And he had goosebumps, man.
How stupid is he to have the camera zoom in on his arm when he's got notes on his wrists?
No, you didn't see it at that point. You didn't see it.
But still, like, it's a risky thing. Like, hey, zoom in on my arm. Try not and get the top of it. Or the bottom of my arm.
Yeah, but that was spur of the moment right there, man, where he comes out and he's like, God damn, man, you know what I mean?
Still risky business. He's got notes on his arm and he's asking for a close-up of his arm.
No, you're right. No, I mean, obviously, man, no doubt, dude. It was just
stupid.
You know, he had legit goosebumps, man. And then he came out, and he didn't do the finally the Rock has come back to Portland or something like that. You know,
no,
he just starts off a promo. He didn't do that last night. So
By the way, have you ever noticed that he doesn't refer to himself in the third person nearly as much as he used to?
No, he didn't.
He says I a lot. He says me a lot. Like, it's supposed to be the Rock says this, the Rock thinks that, or you talked about the Rock, not me, I. You know.
Right. So he comes out, right, and he starts a promo and basically says, you know, for that guy in the back in the locker room.
What's going on with the chat? Why is nobody talking? Something's going on.
Something going on with the chat?
There hasn't been one message in the chat for like 10 minutes.
So I see lots of messages in the chat room.
Let me refresh. Maybe that's the problem.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. Keep going, man.
Everybody's talking. So Rock comes out, right, and basically says, you know, he's talking to that guy. And I'm guessing that guy wasn't John Cena. It was the guy that wrote an anonymous email to us last week, and we put it up on the website.
Really? I thought it was Cena he was talking about.
No, I thought it was more directed towards, you know, his critics, guys in the back, where he said that, you know, he's not on Raw every week and never said that he was going to be on Raw and working house shows and live events, and he never did, man. He came back and he says that I'm not leaving. I'm never leaving again. It's kind of like, why doesn't Chris Jericho get that kind of heat? You know what I mean? Chris Jericho leaves WWE, comes back, and he's thrown right back into the main event picture. Chris Jericho doesn't get that kind of heat. You know what I mean? But everybody's...
From the boys?
He from the guys, yeah. He from the boys in the back.
I think it's just because they're jealous. The Rock is so successful when he leaves. Like, Jericho has mediocre success. Like, he's a fucking loser on a reality show like Dancing with the Stars. Like, that's not a star. The Rock wouldn't do that if you paid him $1 million. Like, you know, he would...
Well, then it's jealousy, like you said, man. It's jealousy. You know what I mean?
He's successful in his outside ventures. If you're like Trish or somebody, they welcome you back because it's like, did you have fun? Now let's get back to what you're supposed to be doing. When The Rock comes back, it's like, well, goddamn, he definitely doesn't need to be here.
But think about this, man. Rock comes out, dude, and listen, you popped for him last night. Everybody popped for him when he came out, man. It's The Rock. He's got that aura. It's like Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H. No matter how often they come back, Shawn Michaels is another one. You know what I mean? No matter how often they come back. And I think even
1 million returns, and each time it's still like, oh, here we are, man. Let's get into it.
Here we are. I think even Brock Lesnar and Batista could be thrown into that category. Not the best promo cutters in the world, but they've got that.
You'd be excited to see them, yeah.
Yeah, they've just got that. Wow, look who's back. You know what I mean? Because they're major stars. They're major stars. So he comes back and and he cuts this promo, man. It was a decent promo. I mean, let's not shit.
Right.
Let's not shit all over it, dude. He basically, you know, he brought up the Kung Pao bitch. Eventually, John Cena comes out, right? And Cena, you're right, man. Kind of owned him last last night, man.
He fucked him up.
So, well, especially when it brought up the, who comes out and has cliff notes written on their arm.
And then he said, by the way, nice tattoo. Yeah, it was fucking great.
Right. He, they went back and forth. Eventually, John Cena took off, walked to the back, and kind of left the Rock.
Seemed flustered, like you said after that.
He was, man. He was flustered, and then basically, said that, come WrestleMania, we're gonna see who's the better guy, blah 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 blah. And we're gonna see that in the coming weeks, man, with Rock appearing on Raw, John Cena being there. I mean, we're in full WrestleMania hype mode. By the way, did you notice Chris Jericho after he came out after the Daniel Bryan and we didn't talk about this, but after the Daniel Bryan CM Punk match, Chris Jericho came out and was like, "See you in 4 weeks, Punk." No, dude, 5 weeks, bro. 5 weeks, not 4 weeks, but it's all right.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
We'll let you go. You know what I mean? That's all. I seen your instant message. That's crazy, man. It's
great,
crazy,
right? Didn't you say before the show traffic was not that great?
Well, no,
They love us, man. Doesn't matter if traffic's up or down. Everybody that's on wants to be part of this. It's a fucking love fest around here. We all love each other. We're a big family.
It may be
we were talking about that off the air the other day. We're like, you know what? We've been doing this, 12 years now? We still get nervous before every show. You can admit it or not. I do.
A little bit, yeah.
I still get I clear my throat, I smack my face to wake myself up, snap out of,
Let me hear
get myself in show mode.
And, let me hear you smack your face real quick.
Here we go, ready?
Smack your face.
There we go.
You're really smacking your face?
I really just smacked my face, yeah.
Smack it again.
All right. It hurts, so I'm not doing it anymore. But
I just made this motherfucker slap himself in the face twice.
I just smacked myself silly. Now I can't do the rest of the show.
Hey!
No, but we were talking off the air about how we're like, not only do we get nervous and stuff, but like we really care about performing, and we're like, how awesome is it that like every Tuesday night, no matter what's going on in our lives, no matter what's going on in the lives of our fans, they show up, they're excited, they're ready for it. Once that fucking theme hits, it's just as exciting as like a wrestling fan hearing the Raw theme hit, a WrestleMania theme hit. They're ready for a fucking show. They're ready to be entertained. And me and you, we agree. Like we really, really want to entertain when the red light starts flashing. We give them our best. Sometimes our best isn't good because your co-host is drunk and won't shut up or whatever. But we try.
So during the break, I'm gonna play the last part of this promo, man.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
The Rock and John Cena from last night. It's only 4 minutes long, so we're already a couple minutes over. So we'll play this. It's 4 minutes long. It's the final part. You're not gonna get the full part because it was like a 20-minute long promo. We're gonna talk.
A lot of it's this crowd noise too.
Yeah. So we're gonna play this during the break. Hopefully it plays, man. Hopefully you guys can hear this. If not, hit me up.
Do a little test real quick because I can tell what they hear.
Okay. Here we go.
But as usual, just like everything else, you're only half right.
That's good, right?
That's decent. Yeah, the crowd noise is annoying, but I think they can hear it.
All right, so we'll do the John Cena comes out here and he's cutting a promo on The Rock, and Rock responds, and then Raw goes off the air with this last night. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk The Rock's Cliff Notes and a little bit of John Cena, and then we're gonna be taking your live phone calls. And then after the show goes off the air, I gotta head to the Albany airport because I've got to pick up my sister who's coming back from Florida tonight. So it's gonna be a busy night.
Yeah, so some UFC talk too.
UFC, yeah, we'll talk about that as well.
Briefly.
So here we go. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're listening to WZR Radio with Matt Boone and Ryan Clark. We'll be back right after this. Alrighty, and we're back. WZR Radio. You got me here because Boone is once again missing in action. It was only a 4-minute clip. I told him it was a 4-minute clip, and then I fucked up. Of course, because went to go play that YouTube clip, and YouTube wants to be slow tonight, so that was fail number 4, is it? I think. But anyways, what are you gonna do? Botch, right? It's live radio. YouTube's being slow, so I can't play clips. But nonetheless, we're gonna be talking, taking your live phone calls. Here coming up in just a couple minutes. Just give us a few minutes. We're gonna be talking The Rock. And how you guys feel about his cliff notes. Was it cheesy or what the deal is? What's going on, Matty B?
Sorry, man.
That's alright, man. I failed again, man. We had, I tried to play the YouTube clip, and YouTube, of course, wants to be slow tonight, so it cut off in the middle of it. So,
I didn't download it all the way?
Yeah, it's just being slow, you know what I mean? So, there's nothing I can do about it. But
yeah.
So, anyways, we played some Linkin Park during the break, come back, and I want to talk a little bit, man, about John Cena and The Rock, two guys that are facing each other at WrestleMania 28. First up, the Cliff Notes, man. The Cliff Notes for The Rock. What do you think, man? Cheesy? Should he have done it? What do you think?
I mean, I've given you my opinion. He was supposed to be like a fucking professionally trained actor. How could he, like, what was so complicated about what he was saying that he needed to write it down so he wouldn't forget? That's A. B, yeah, it's just, like, the guy's good enough. He doesn't need to write notes and, like, yeah, my main beef is, like, well, what could he possibly forget that he said? Like, it was a couple catchphrases, you know?
Right, and here's, I mean, listen. My thoughts are this. You had The Rock come out, and I know he's a Hollywood actor, and he's got to remember scripts, this, that, and the other thing, but he had a 25-minute live promo last night on Raw. And he had 5
minutes of it was him responding to crowd noise. 5 minutes of it was Cena talking. It wasn't that much.
He had a 25-minute live promo, man, and he had 4 or 5 words written on his wrist, man. And listen, they were Cliff Notes. Everybody knows they were Cliff Notes by now. It's not a big deal. If you watch NFL games, and I know you do, look at the quarterback. The quarterback's got the entire fucking playbook, all the playbook, and I understand that's a little bit different. You know, it's a lot different. You're right. But they've got all the plays written on the wrist, or it's like a fold-up thing that they use. You know, I mean, listen, he came out. He had notes, man. And who's to say? I never saw him look at the notes on his arm. Who's to say he even looked?
I didn't notice it all until Cena brought it up. And even then, as soon as he got done saying it, I was glued to Rock's wrist trying to see it, and I still didn't see it.
And you know, and
supposedly you could see it on high def.
Well, you can see a photo at WZROnline.com, courtesy of Ryan Clark, because I love.
Yeah, you didn't tell me about that one, man. I would have put it up.
No, it had to go up at 8 o'clock this morning, and you were probably just going to bed.
I was up at 9. You could have sent me a message.
You weren't up at 9 this morning.
I was. I didn't get on my computer until about 3, but I was up at 9.
What'd you do? Wake up and look for that big announcement?
My sister came over. I had to run around with her a little bit.
That big announcement on WW.com. That's the real reason, right? No.
Yeah, that's exactly why. I set the alarm. I had a fucking rooster ready to crow. The whole thing.
I'll bet you did. All right, listen. We're going to get this out of the way. Who's just going to get it out of the way? Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's up?
Yeah, I got a question. Does John Cena and The Rock really hate each other?
All right, thanks for the call, man.
Thanks for turning your speakers down when you call in.
Yeah, do that too. Turn your speaker. He's been calling all night long, man. Non-stop.
And that's his question. Do we think The Rock and Cena really hate each other? We already talked about that too. In my opinion, I think The Rock thinks Cena's one-upping him or making him look bad, and he doesn't like it. And I don't want to say he's not sharp enough to come back and smack him back, but it seems like Cena gets the better of him. Rock knows somebody's getting the better of him, and he's like, "Fuck, you know, it's live." I mean, you know.
I don't think so. I think The Rock has gotten the better of Cena, man. I mean, it's The Rock, dude. Nobody can cut a promo like The Rock.
Gets the better of Cena just because he's The Rock. If you take out of context what they're saying and then forget the star power, Cena's saying the better shit, I think.
I don't think so, man. I mean, The Rock.
Pow bitch versus,
exactly, dude. Yeah, you remember the stuff that The Rock says.
It's just a sound bites. It's little catchphrases. But Cena's saying stuff with substance. Say that 10 times fast. Cena's saying stuff with substance.
I'm not doing that. I can't even do the
other
one.
I tried yours. Try it 3 times fast. Cena says stuff with substance.
Cena says stuff with substance.
That's not fast. Come on, try it.
Cena says stuff with substance. I can't do it, man. I can't.
That's a hard one.
It sucks, man. I don't know. Whatever. I did the by the way, I did the rapid fire segment over on Facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR. So go over there if you want to submit questions. I forgot to plug that when we came back from the break, but listen. I mean, is there legit heat? I think a little bit. I really do.
Yeah, agreed.
I think a little bit. You know, Cena
They're obviously working, but behind the work, they both kind of have a little animosity towards the other, I think. That's the impression I get.
Right. There's some heat there between the two. But, you know, at WrestleMania 28, are they going to go out there and beat the shit out of each other and be unprofessional? No, man. They're going to go out. Yeah, they're going to go out there and have a match. But yeah, there's some heat. I mean, Cena, the things that Cena says, or, he means it. I mean, that's the truth. He honestly feels that way, that, you know what, you left WWE, but you know what? What's John Cena going to do after WWE? I don't even think he's thinking it. He's not going to be rapping. 40, 50-year-olds aren't really rapping these days unless you're Wu-Tang Clan or somebody like that. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z.
Or Jay-Z. Somebody.
Why are we echoing? You got a caller on?
I don't think we're echoing, are we?
Oh, I was. Hello. Okay, cool.
So, I mean, yeah, there's some legit heat, but, Cena truly feels. You said that twice. So go get something to eat then.
You can't eat on the radio. You don't want to hear people eating food on the radio.
You came on here a couple weeks ago and we're eating steak.
Well, that was because it was a whole meal that was cooked. I'm not going to ignore the meal, but...
Well, you could have reheated it later. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't want to do that.
All right.
It was it wasn't a cube steak like I normally get. They actually bought like some fancy steaks and made some fancy sides. I had to eat it fresh.
Where's Tiff
fresh,
Tiff?
Fresh. She just had a girls' night. She was here all day, and she said she got a girls' night.
A girls' night, right? So WZR. She puts a wait till she comes on next time, man. You're gonna take a girls' night over WZR Radio? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Paid for WZR Radio, douchebag. I tried to tell you, throw a couple, pennies. We can get a whole thing going.
She'll never be paid for WZR
She's not
Radio.
worth it. I know. What am I kidding? But I'm just saying, for the Daily Show, we had like a whole plan.
Come on,
dude. You had a name for it and everything.
Listen, she's not there tonight, dude. She sucks, man. She sucks.
She was alright the last few times. Nothing worth like tuning in for, but the fans get a kick out of it because, like I said, they're kids and they hear a hot girl. No matter what you say, she's fucking smoking hot. But
she's not hot, man. She's a
dude, they jerk off over Jackie. What are we talking about?
She's not hot. Nobody cares. Ask the chat room. Does anybody care about Tiffany coming on here? She sucks.
I've seen several messages tonight saying, I hope it's Tiffany Titty Tuesday. Some people care.
No, nobody cares. No, she sucks. She's horrible. Get out of here. See, no. She sucks. It's horrible. No one cares. I don't mean to be an asshole, man, but nobody gives.
She's not even blonde, you fucking retard. And everybody's saying Jackie's hot too, so that means they know.
You're right. Get out of here. Well, they're saying she comes on here and she's like, oh.
Tiffany's beautiful. Y'all know.
All right, so she's beautiful, but she comes on here and I'm like, Tiff.
She's not very entertaining. Yeah, radio's not her gig.
Tiffany, what do you want to talk about tonight? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to come up with like a game plan for her, but you only like talking about wrestling and shit. Like my idea with her was like talk about a crazy party you had sometime recently and like see if we'll get into it with you about it. But she did. I don't know. Whatever.
Kincaid in the chat room says face for radio, more like face for a fucking horse. No, I'm playing.
Face for radio. He's saying what you're saying. Like
face for radio.
You can't see her face, so it's good that she's on radio because it's not a face for TV, it's a face for radio.
That's why we shouldn't do.
She's got an ugly face, and she does not have an ugly face.
Well,
fuck man.
when we get rid of the or when we do the
Who stares at her face anyway? Have you seen what's going on underneath the face there?
Yeah, but she gotta have a face too, dude.
She's got a pretty face. She'll look crazy.
She doesn't have a. Well, we're gonna get the live cam up pretty soon, dude, so everybody will be able to see her.
You gotta see for yourself.
Blah 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 blah. Yuck. Yuck.
Yeah, I don't know about yuck.
Anyway, so listen, we can agree on The Rock, right? The Cliff Notes weren't a big deal.
Not a huge deal, but it was a very good line that Cena hit him with. I'm sure it's fun.
Now, John Cena. Let's talk about John Cena, and then we'll open it up for live phone calls. We'll do the rapid fire segment. John Cena. I mean, listen, the guy gets. I mean, people just do not like the guy. Not. I mean, kids love the guy because he caters to kids. Okay. But think about what this guy does outside of the business, and I feel like the people that just will not give John Cena respect, no matter what, man. What he
does. He goes on overseas tours that he doesn't have to do. He does so much promotional work for them: TV, local TV, local radio, charitable shit, Make-A-Wish. He goes out and does a Daytona, like he does appearances like that, like. The guy is a company man, if there ever was one, and you got to commend him for that. Whether you you have to respect him. And if you don't, you don't know what respect is.
Right.
Now, are you?
No. Wait a minute. Hold on. You have to respect him outside of the ring. You have to respect what he does outside of the ring.
Absolutely. You have to respect what he does for the company. Period.
Right. And think about this. This is a dude who was at Daytona, was scheduled to start the race. Wave the green flag on Sunday. The race was postponed on Sunday and was pushed back to noon on Monday.
If I'm not mistaken, Florida and Oregon are too close together.
He stayed in Daytona until Monday, and then they found out that it wasn't going to go off at noon. It was going to go off at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And of course, he had to be in Portland for Raw. So this is the guy where he came out on Twitter and said, you know what, I'm going to take a flight from Daytona all the way across country to Portland, Oregon, man. That's like 3,000 miles away, all right? Then he had said, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to get off an airplane, take a limo or a car down to the Rose Garden Arena in Portland last night, go out there, work the show, and not only that, but he got there with like an hour or so, time difference before Raw went live on the air. Then he's got to read a script, go out there, do it, and then he offered to take a flight back to Daytona if the race was postponed until Tuesday. So he was going to fly back cross country and be there today if the race started today, and it didn't. It seems, and then not only that, but he took the time after Raw last night, after the promo, after they went off, one of the local news stations did an article where he went and, it was a disabled kid who was shaken as a baby and, came out of it and is now disabled, but took the time to meet him. He goes to hospitals, he works all live events, he works all house shows, may not be the best wrestler in the world, but what he does outside of the ring, you've got to respect that, man. You've got to respect what he does, like you've said. You know what I mean? So, I don't care. You can hate the guy for what he does in WWE and his gimmick and everything else, but just respect him outside of the ring. And I think a lot of people are starting to see that, this is a guy that does a lot of good for the company, more good than bad. You know what I mean? I understand that people don't like his gimmick, but nonetheless, what are you going to do? All right, what do you want to do, rapid fire or phone calls?
Let's do a couple calls.
All right, phone calls 518-712-3070. We've only got one phone line, so if somebody's on air, we'll try to get to each and every one of you guys. I think I might do the thing on Friday again, too, where I just kind of sit around and take phone calls and chat with the fans. That was a good time. I had one guy call me on Friday, Boone, and he said, if anybody was listening to that on Friday, he called me up and he said, in this sad voice, and he said, Ryan, why do people hate me? I said, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean, why do people hate you? And he says, well, all the guys that are commenting on the website, they don't like me. And they call me names. He says, they call me names and they diss me and they don't like anything I have to say. And I said, bro, dude, I get more hate mail on a daily basis and more comments. People telling me.
It means you've arrived. If they care about you one way. The same as Cena,
The guy says, and I said to him, listen, man, I get more hate mail, and people in the comments, they tell me how much my website sucks, and how much we suck, how bad I am.
Yeah, they're on your website, they sign up to comment, but they hate your website.
It's crazy, bro. It's just crazy. Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's going on?
Hey, it's Wendy. Wendy is from the chat room.
Wendivis. I saw your comment earlier saying I can't.
Wendivis.
Yeah.
I just want to comment on that Rock thing you were talking about earlier. How bad is the writing on his arm? For the record, I saw it way before Cena came out. And two,
do you have high def,
really
Wendy?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's what I was hearing. Everybody with high def said it was like clear as day.
I didn't see it.
And it was a really bad time for it because the week before this, Cena came out and said, Rock, you got somebody, Dwayne, you have somebody else writing your jokes for you.
Ooh, that's right, he did. He named the name too, I think.
Yeah, so that was a pretty good slam, I think.
What's she talking about? The week before he said.
The week before, Cena hit him with a line that said.
Oh shit! I just fucked up. Sorry, dude. Sorry about that, bro.
What? What happened?
Oh, nobody even noticed, man. I fucked up on the caller. That guy's gonna have to call back. What was he saying, dude?
No, she was saying the week before Cena cut that promo, and he said that The Rock, and he said somebody's name. He said, the guy that writes your jokes for your promos.
You're right, yeah.
And then a week later, he's got cliff notes on his wrist, so that's bad.
Come on, it was cliff notes. I really don't think it was that big of a deal, but whatever. Anyways, caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's up?
What's up, Clark? I don't know if you have touched on this yet, but what are your thoughts on the whole Chris Brown CM Punk Twitter thing?
That's a good question, man. You heard about that, Boone, right? Chris Brown.
We talked about it last week.
Chris Brown and CM Punk going back and forth on Twitter. They've pretty much ended that feud for now. Actually, CM Punk mentioned it.
He was on MSNBC or some show where he was talking about it. I think you sent me the link.
Yeah, no, it's not a work. I mean, WWE's not going to bring him in. They want nothing to do with that. You know, a guy that is accused, actually not accused. The photos came out and everything else. He's a woman beater, and you know, I mean, people are kind of accepting him back in. He appeared at the Grammys and everything else. But WWE, they're going to distance themselves from things like that. What was that? What was that? What was that noise?
I got a text coming. I'm sorry.
Oh, caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's going on?
Hey, Ryan Clark, I dare you to bet Matt Boone $100. There's no way the Undertaker is losing.
$100? Well, I tried to do $100 last week, bro, but he would only do 20.
$100. It has to be 100.
Well, that's
I'm not betting 100 on something that retarded. Are you kidding me?
Well, then why'd you say it in the first place?
I didn't say anything about betting money. I just made a prediction, and you had to make fucking money off of it because you took advantage of me being on the air.
Get out of here. You did it a couple months ago to me, man, so get out of here. Get out of here. Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's going on?
Hey, what's up? Did you guys think that they really gave Rock a heads up, like, that what Cena was going to say? Because after Cena came out and said that, he just, like, I mean, he kept saying Dwayne The Rock, but it's just like, he was
stalling for time, Exactly. Yeah. It seemed like he was stalling for time, but I was feeling the same thing. I wonder how much of that Rock was expecting. I've heard reports that he didn't even know Cena was going to come out, but they were obviously doing that thing where, you know, I'll talk now it's your turn to talk, and then when he's done, okay, it's my turn to talk. So obviously there was a segment planned where Cena would come out, but how much did what Cena said did Rock know was coming? Because I'm pretty sure Rock wouldn't clear him bringing up the fact he's got notes on his wrist if he really does have notes on his wrist. You know what I mean?
Right. No, and like you said, dude, The Rock. Yeah, I mean, he was flustered after that happened last night, and you could clearly see it in his face. And for the rest,
leads you to believe he didn't know that was coming, and he didn't have a response ready for it. And he was trying to think of one on the fly, which is why he kept, like the guy said, stalling for time by saying Rock, Dwayne, Rock. He did it like 3 times. Like, he's trying to think of something to say, so he's repeating that shit.
Yeah, no, he stuttered after that, man. I mean, it was kind of like, whoa, you know what I mean? And then they ended Rock. Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's going on?
I just want to get your opinion. Do you think that the Rock-Cena fight could actually steal the show at WrestleMania? And do you think that WWE might throw a curveball and have the Rock actually win?
You know what? You know what I was thinking, man? They're gonna announce, you know, The Rock is gonna wrestle next year at WrestleMania, right?
You think?
Yeah, it's already pretty much confirmed. Actually, WWE confirmed it, to be honest with you.
The Rock's gonna wrestle at WrestleMania next year?
He's gonna wrestle at WrestleMania 28 and 29.
Wow, who would he even face next year? CM Punk, maybe?
I don't do a rematch. Would they do a rematch?
He wants nothing to do with CM Punk on a microphone. If he can't handle with Cena, he ain't hanging with CM Punk. I hate to tell you.
Well, wait a minute.
Really hang with Punk.
Would they do a rematch? They wouldn't headline WrestleMania, but would they do it?
That would be a dumb move.
You think so? Yeah.
Unless you do Rock versus Taker with the streak, if it's still going, I don't know.
I think, dude. I mean, listen. If WrestleMania, if it all depends on the buy rate, bro. If WrestleMania does a big buy rate, right, this year, why wouldn't they do Rock versus Cena too? You know what I mean, dude? They do it in UFC all the time, where these guys fight. You know, and I understand UFC is the real deal, blah 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 blah. But why not? Why not do Rock versus Cena again? It wouldn't be the main event of WrestleMania. You would hype up another main event. But Rock versus Cena, it's 2 big names. It's 2 of WWE's biggest stars. Why not?
Yeah, I'm prepared to just fucking text. No, I mean, but it's a year away too. I mean, UFC, they don't wait a year for a rematch usually. It's usually an immediate rematch if they do one.
Well, WWE hyped it up, man, a year in advance.
They're real fights, like, and there's reasons they do rematch. Like, oh, it was a close fight, or this. It could be a close match. It doesn't mean anything. It's fake wrestling.
Right. Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's going on?
What do you think of after WrestleMania 28? What do you think they'll do for Extreme Rules 2012?
For a what?
Extreme Rules 2012.
At WrestleMania 28, what do I think they will do for Extreme Rules 2012? Oh, that's the pay-per-view after WrestleMania. What's going on over there, Boone? She's got you all flustered with text messages.
It's my sister.
All right. Listen, Extreme Rules is the pay-per-view after WrestleMania. You're probably gonna have some WrestleMania rematches. I don't expect Rock versus Cena or anything like that on the pay-per-view, but you're probably going to have a couple WrestleMania rematches on that pay-per-view. Maybe one or two the night after on Monday night. No, she's not, Misfit in the chat. No, she's not, dude.
She's not ugly, man. You're an asshole.
I'm playing, bro. I'm joking with you. She actually, you know what? I'll give her credit.
She's not a bad-looking girl.
She's lost a lot of weight, man. She looks.
That was her always problem. She's fat. She's got a pretty face and everything, but.
No, she looks a lot better than a couple years ago, man. Plus, she's had 2 kids. You know what I mean? So.
No, camel toed Boone doesn't think his sister's hot, but I gotta defend with him and say she's laughable ugly.
You hear that? This dude's defending.
Somebody else's sister we're talking about right now. We could say that too.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on? You just laughed at my sister for like fucking 20 seconds.
I didn't think you were gonna notice, dude. I thought you were texting. See? Get back on the phone, dude. I heard another text come in.
No, I can't stop it.
Get to our live chat room, WZR. What can you do? You can turn off the fucking phone, dude, until the show ends. But WZROnline.com/chat. WZROnline.com/chat. Get there. Do we have a phone call? No, we do not. 518-712-3070. 518-712-3070. Let's do rapid fire. You guys can go to Facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR. Let's see what we got. 22 comments here. All right, here we go. Chris Ross, Ryan and Boone, have yous got a fave wrestler in TNA? Favorite wrestler in TNA?
In TNA, I would have, like, as far as wrestling or like overall package, like promo wrestling, et cetera, or the favorite worker.
Favorite wrestler in TNA.
Favorite wrestler. Oh shit, that's a hard one. I would have to say, I mean, I'm a mark for Sting, but I couldn't say Sting. I would have. I don't know. I don't see a lot of TNA. I'll just say Sting.
No Ric Flair?
Oh yeah, Ric Flair. I forgot he was there. Yeah, Ric Flair easily.
Yeah, no doubt. As far as wrestler, I would say somebody like an Austin Aries. Love his gimmick.
I would say AJ Styles for wrestling. I think it's become like uncool to say that he's like the best wrestler because there's other really good workers, but AJ Styles is the fucking man, and everybody knows.
He's the man in ring, bro. But that dude can't cut a promo for shit, man.
Well, you said as a wrestler.
No doubt, as a wrestler, dude. But I mean, AJ Styles, Austin Aries. Austin Aries is a great wrestler and can cut a great promo. But AJ's just, I don't know, something about AJ on the mic. He sounds like a robot or something when he talks. You know what I mean? Sean Smith, when will Seth Rollins be called up? He was on the road with WWE a couple weeks ago, so probably fairly soon. Jesse Young, do you think it's ironic that the dark match from last year's WrestleMania is the main event this year with Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus? That is crazy, man. Somebody brought that up. You gotta stop that shit, man.
I don't know how to turn the sounds off. I'll try and wrap it up.
It is crazy, man. Daniel Bryan and Sheamus, which was the dark match at WrestleMania 28 last year. Somebody brought this up on Facebook. Might have been you, Jesse. That now they're the main event. Going from the dark match to the main event. One of the main events at WrestleMania. Crazy, man. Crazy. Becky Lawson. Hey, Ryan, found a pic of Hacksaw Jim Duggan with one of the Chippendale dancers. What email can I send it for an inclusion on your site? Send it to webmaster at prowrestlingscoops.com.
That sounds like a good one.
That's a good one, man.
You'll
be forwarded that email. Thanks for that, Becky. Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Chippendale dancers. Good Lord. Do you see that? What is it? Zumba? Is that the new dancing thing, dude? It's like a new dancing craze or something like Zumba?
I wouldn't know, man. I don't
know. Jesus. We put up a video earlier today, dude. It was Jimmy Hart, Pat Patterson was there, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
If they don't talk about it on Howard Stern, I have no idea what's going on in the world.
Zumba or something is what it's called. But anyways, they had Hacksaw Jim Duggan and all the guys from the WWE Legends house, man. They were there and they were dancing. It was crazy. Brad Fastusha, Ryan, notice you didn't talk about this during the Raw recap. Thoughts on Kane's inclusion? It's Kane! Oh my God, it's Kane!
His inclusion in what?
You ever see that video, bro?
Oh, wait. No, I haven't.
He says, holy crap, it's Kane. Oh my God, it's crap! Holy crap!
Who said this?
It's like a little kid, bro. And he fucking, Kane returned a couple months ago,
There you
man.
go. You didn't hear that, did you? I think I figured I had to mute my phone.
He says, yo, I gotta send you this video, bro. I put it up on my Facebook page last night. Holy crap, it's Kane. Oh my god, can't believe it. He's got the mask on, the kids. Oh, dude, you gotta, I'll send you a video, man. It was fucking awesome. What else we got? Christopher Malstinante. I don't know how to say that. Tisante. Carlito Pops was talking about the Royal Rumble, a return for his son. Well, the Royal Rumble already passed a couple months ago, and Carlito was not there, so if it's going to be the Royal Rumble, we're going to have to wait till next year, and that's a long ways away. We'll see if Carlito is still around by then, man. Last I knew. Actually, you know what? He cleaned up, man. He used to be on the dope, man, on the heroin, so see what happens. Carlito, man. Yeah,
I did not know that.
His father was the one that came out and said that, man. His father said, my son's on heroin, man. He's a drug addict.
Cologne?
That is correct, man. His father came out and admitted, and then Carlito fired back on. You guys don't remember that? Not all that long ago, man.
I don't remember hearing about that.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. His father came out and outed him. Bradley Escaland. Remember back in the day when Boone used to play Build Me Up Buttercup before every show?
I do remember that. I told you back when I used to produce, because you used to say, well, you never played music. I said, no, I play an hour of music, usually oldies or rap or, you know. I remember that. I play all kinds of oldies.
Who was Build Me Up Buttercup? Who was that by?
I want to say the Temptations.
Yeah, I think you're right. What?
Remember Alive at 5, the Temptations played on the rain location under the bridge for us?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Man, that shit was crazy. They did all their hits and shit right. We were standing right there. There's the Temptations it's great drunk music. The Temptations, Old Motown, and they're right there while we're drunk in the middle of the day in public in Albany, New York, downtown. And there's the Temptations doing a concert. It's so fucking cool.
I was trying
Foundations, that's right, they do that.
The who?
The Foundations do Build Me Up Buttercup.
The Foundations. I'm trying to. Why isn't my keyboard? I lost my keyboard.
I don't know. How do you lose something as big as a keyboard? I don't know.
What the fuck is going on, bro? Hold on a minute. You gotta bear with me for right now.
I'll bear with you. I'll rabbit with you. I'll kangaroo with you. Whatever animal you want, brother.
I think I just broke my keyboard, man. We'll get down.
Well, that's no good. We can't have that.
We'll get down here and try to fix this. But
while he's doing that, let me remind everybody that we do encourage and appreciate your feedback. So everybody log on to Facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR. I don't think the post is up yet, but sometime before the show ends it will be. And on this post it's very simple. We'll ask you for your questions, your comments, and your feedback about tonight's show. What did you like? What did you not like? If you tell us you like something, we'll do more of it. If you tell us you didn't like something, we'll do less of it. Facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR.
Okay, it says device driver has been installed. There we go. Now it's working. What the fuck?
Your hardware?
I guess it had to reinstall the keyboard. What the hell is happening tonight, man? I have no idea what's going on here. You know?
I get a billion messages. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't. This is crazy. So check this out. I got something you like. Oh. Wait a minute. Of course this has to be. Hold on. Check it out. Check it out. Ready?
Yes. Hey! Boom, boom, boom. Are you gonna do it with me? I'll sing, man.
Sing it. Sing it.
Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around and then...
All right, you're ruining it. You're ruining it.
You said sing.
I need you.
More than anyone, darling.
Build me up. Build me up.
Buttercup, don't break my heart.
All right, this is another. The
Can we do a little In the Jungle, The Lion Sleeps Tonight?
Do the what is it, like the acoustic version or something? Sing it without the beat. We could Is that all right?
You asked for it.
I didn't ask for it. I thought you were gonna sing "Build Me a Buttercup" without the.
My darling, don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight.
Yo, listen.
Yes, my darling. All right.
All right, listen. Somebody's got to go get an archive of that.
Oh, that'll be on YouTube tonight, I'm sure.
As soon as we go off the air tonight, we need that.
Make sure to include Ryan singing "Build Me a Buttercup" with me too, because he was in there. I heard him.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Anyways, so back to rapid fire, man. We had Hunter Tipson says, what happened to the beloved Funkasaurus? He told somebody last week at Raw that he was going to be returning in 2 weeks, but he worked weekend live events, house show cards, and things like that, but did not appear on Raw last night. He was backstage at the event, and we don't have any more details. But if what he said is correct, it'll be next week on Monday Night Raw. But he's working live events right now, so we'll see what happens. All right. Listen, man. You know, sometimes you go a little bit too long. You know what I mean? Sometimes
it's funny if you go way too long, though.
No, like it was funny at first, dude, and then you keep it going, and then
the comedic dilemma is this: if I do too much, it stops being funny. But if I do way too much, it starts being funny again. Cause like, oh god,
no,
it's still going.
The first time you did it, it was pretty funny, dude. It wasn't bad.
Right.
But
well,
then,
I'm not gonna take
comedy
lessons from you. I'm the entertainment. You're the straight news.
Then I'm just saying, dude. It was funny the first time. That was comedic the first time. That was good stuff, right? And then the second time, as I'm talking, yeah, it was all right. And then the third and the fourth time,
That's when I realized, all right, I just got to the point where it's not fun anymore. So if I do it another 3 or 4 more times, it's so annoying that it's funny again.
That's where we got to the point where Ryan Clark said, Boone, that's not funny anymore, dude. You gotta stop. Well, everybody else gets annoyed when I get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? You suck.
I don't think everybody has the same pulse as you, buddy.
Me and Boone always fight on here.
Why do I get more positive feedback than you on your own Facebook every week?
You get more positive feedback than me on my Facebook?
Oh, hell yeah. When you do the Facebook, the feedback thread, oh yeah, it's all about me. They love me. And I love them.
We're going to take a poll, man. We're going to take a poll.
Do a poll. They love me, dude. I don't know what you want to tell you. When you're loved, and I'm loved. And I can feel the love. And if I could give each and every one of you a hug, I would do it, you know, because I can't afford 12,000 Pepsis like some rich motherfuckers on the other end here.
He wants to give you, listen, this is what Boone just said. This is Boone tonight, right?
Now he's going to go gay on me because I said the word hug.
No, I'm just saying. Earlier in the night, you said, yo, we're going to get a webcam so that all these fans, mostly males, 99% males, right?
Yeah.
Can see your sexy.
Well, I think it'd be cool to do a video show instead of a radio show.
Can see your sexy face, I think is what you said, right? You're
I
a
didn't say that.
sexy son of a bitch or something like that.
It was a joke about you. I said so you could see which one of us is the good looking and which one of us has a face only his mom could love, you know.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. The fuck out of here, you pig nosed motherfucker.
Oh, jeez, you got a football-shaped head, motherfucker.
Fred Bueller, will you post the video I emailed you? I didn't get no video, man. You got to send it again unless I didn't see it in my inbox or if it's there now. John Colvin, do you think WWE will take out $1 million insurance policy on The Rock's face for WrestleMania? No. That was all right. That wasn't bad. Hobart Collins, who will Jim Cornette choose to face Adam Pearce for the NWA title? You know what? I haven't watched any NWA in a long time,
Strong,
man.
Jimmy Jacobs. I'm just naming ROH people I know.
Yeah, I'm not really schooled on NWA these days, man. I should look into. No shit, dude.
See how it's funny when you do it more?
That was all right, dude. That's all right. You can eat some dick if you want.
No, I'm gonna eat some dick. I'm gonna eat some dip with some pretzels, though. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Alright, no doubt. Craig Skimmons, who will be facing Beth Phoenix for the Divas title at WrestleMania?
Oh, I got the answer to this. It's I'll take. Who gives a shit for 200, Alex?
Who gives a shit for 200, Alex? Well, the other dude wanted to bet $100.
Beth Phoenix and Karma would be the obvious match, I think. The two big, Amazon-looking bitches, so it makes sense.
No, they were gonna do. It's up in the air right now. It may be a dark match. You may not even have a Divas match at WrestleMania, but it'd be Beth Phoenix. Obviously, she's WWE Divas champion. They're doing the thing with Natalya right now. But we'll see what happens. Karma.
They're making a lot of fuss about Eve being a heel too. It seems.
Right, and Karma's ready to return too. So it could be like a Divas Battle Royal or something before before the show goes on the air.
Get as many of them in there as you can in one match.
Justin Pollock, I have a question: will Stone Cold have a place on the WrestleMania card? He's going to be in town. He is going to induct Mike Tyson into the Hall of Fame. Of course,
inducting him?
Steve Austin.
Oh, okay.
So you know how they do it. They bring all the Hall of Fame guys out on stage at WrestleMania 28.
Yeah.
So he is going to come out. He is going to be there. He'll be backstage at the event. Whether they put him on, TV, I wouldn't doubt it. Come on, it's WrestleMania, 70,000 people. Maybe they'll have him come out, ride a dirt bike or a four-wheeler.
Yeah, four-wheeler. Did they announce another Hall of Fame induction this week or no?
They did not this week.
I did not hear about it. Yeah. Did they have the whole class filled up already, or?
No. There's more names to come. They haven't announced. The guy out of Mexico, man, help me out.
Not Mil Mascaras.
That's it.
Is it Mil Mascaras?
Yeah, they haven't mentioned.
He was already in.
No, they haven't mentioned his name yet, and there's a couple other names that are going to be coming in the next few weeks. You've got 5 weeks away from WrestleMania. Yokozuna, that's the other big one. Christopher Brown, based on the Cena Rock promo last night, where would you rank those promos over the past 12 years or so? Cena Rock promo. Cena Rock promo from last night.
Cena Rock promo.
No, where would you rank those promos over the last 12 years or so?
12 years or so? Way at the bottom. It wasn't that good. I mean, let's not get crazy, guys.
No, really, it wasn't.
CM Punk's had a million of them. Fucking Jericho's had some great ones. Jericho, Shawn Michaels, that whole program. And this is the Edge retirement. Just off the top of my head, Triple H, Undertaker the other week was amazing. Triple H, Shawn Michaels the other week was great. There's been a ton of them, guys.
Here's one from Tommy Hunter. Clarky, just wanted to say I sent you a video of me meeting Rey Mysterio before he was on a radio show, and he told me he wants to be back before WrestleMania.
I forgot he was on the side. Damn, he's been out for a while.
Well, let's play his video, right? Live on air.
Right,
let's do it. All right, it's only 1 minute and 44 seconds. So here's what's his name?
Do you know if it's audio friendly? I mean.
All right, we're gonna find out. Here's Tommy Hunter's video that he shot of Rey Mysterio. We're gonna play now.
I hate it already. All right, dude.
Wait a minute. He's at the table.
It sounds horrible.
He's at the table. He's gonna ask him a question.
Well, you can see it. We can't see it on radio.
Yeah, I can't play that, dude. Sorry, man. It's not.
Something static and screaming. I couldn't tell a goddamn thing from that.
Well, I tried, man. What are you gonna do? Trying to be fan friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Test it out before you.
Where's live radio? What do you want me to test? What do you want
Take
me to...
another rapid fire, you fucking asshole.
Shikari Robinson. do you expect Chris Jericho to stay after WrestleMania? I don't think so, man. He's got a Fozzy
after
tour.
After WrestleMania, yeah.
No.
Long term, but
he's got well, he'll be back. It's kind of like The Rock, man. He's got a Fozzy tour coming up. He just announced the dates over the summertime, and there's talk that he's going to be leaving WWE again, man, to go on that tour. I don't think he's going to be around after WrestleMania.
Just hit me. Fozzy's the name of his band. Fozzy Bear, Muppet Babies.
Are you?
I never made that connection before. I knew the Ozzy Osbourne connection in Fozzy, but I never caught on to the Fozzy Bear, Fozzy Rock band. Yeah.
The Fozzy Bear. You bring up Fozzy, and it just hit you that it's Fozzy.
It just hit me now. Yeah, I never thought of that before.
All right. Well, I wish I could play this, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it again. Turn your speakers up.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point
you motherfucker.
In your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
I fucking love it. I love it.
And may God have mercy on your soul. We can still barely hear it, by the way. You gotta work on that.
We can get another one. We'll queue up another one.
I'm sure there's a louder version if you search it out.
Well, what's it called? Is it Billy Madison, The Ultimate Insult? Is that what it is? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What you just like
okay, I got it. Let's try this one.
You just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Whatever.
I award you no points.
Oh, Christ.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, you son of a
bitch. That's awesome, man. That is
good. I can hear that just
fine. He says, what you just said has absolutely no what? What? Made no sense or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it is. Where's Jackie? Where's Jackie tonight, man?
I don't know. I'm a little scared. I mean, I hope she's okay. She's obviously listening if she's alive, so it scares me.
There's only 10 minutes left in the show, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Did we piss her off?
Well, we can go 15. I mean, we went 5 early or 5 late, so
Well, we're not going to stick around and wait for Jackie all night long, you know what I'm saying? Oh, check it out. Check it out. Hello, Jackie.
Hi, guys. I just turned on.
Oh, we were just talking about you. I said, where's Jackie tonight? You know, what's going on here?
I was watching the last 2 minutes of the Red Wings game.
Ah, the Red Wings game, huh? No doubt.
You're into hockey.
Yes.
Are you a Detroit girl, Jackie?
Yes, I've been into hockey for a long time. I like to
Are you a Lions fan?
Yes.
Hell yeah, that's my girl.
Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
Get her.
You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third the size of us.
I'm messing with you, Jackie. I'm messing with you. What's going on?
Well, I'm kind of wondering. I'm kind of wondering, and one of my friends was wondering this too. Is there going to be a match between Eve and Kelly Kelly at WrestleMania?
A match between Eve and Kelly Kelly at WrestleMania.
I like it. Eve's a good heel right now. Kelly Kelly's the bubbly baby face. I mean, nobody cares about that match, but if you're going to do a Divas match, that makes sense.
You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
It's science.
Anything else, Jackie?
Yeah.
What did you think of The Rock?
Well, I watched it and I'm like, okay, you know what? Just settle it at WrestleMania. Let's see what happens. Because everyone's asking who's going to win Hell in a Cell, and I think it's going to be Triple H.
Oh, are you kidding me, man?
You want to bet $20 with Ryan?
Yes, do it, Jackie. Listen, I'll even do $10. Let's make a $10 bet. That just a friendly $10 bet. We can do it via PayPal, or I'll send you cash. Or
How about this? I got a better idea.
Let me bet Jackie.
In case she doesn't have a lot of money, if you lose, you give her $20. If she loses, she's got to describe her last sexual encounter in explicit detail on the radio.
Ooh, that's...
I have never had sex in my life.
Oh!
Whoa, how old are you again? Aren't you in your 20s?
Yes, but
Are you practicing, what is it, impotent? What's the word I'm looking for?
Well, some people don't have...
Abstinence, that's it. That's it.
Jackie said, I have never had sex in my life. Well...
Okay, let's think of something we can get her to talk about that she normally wouldn't talk about. What was the other thing the other day she said? I'm not talking about that.
No.
And I don't want any supper, and I'm going to bed.
No. She said that she didn't... I asked her if she was hot one day, and she said, I don't want to answer that question.
There it is. All right, if Ryan loses, he's got to give you $20. Fuck it, $50.
No. Wait a minute.
Oh, it's worth it. Let me finish.
No.
If Ryan loses, $50 to Miss Jackie. If Jackie loses, she's got to post a picture that we can share with the WZR Army.
A photo. All right, that works.
A photo that everybody can see in public.
No, and we're doing... Listen, I'm not paying $50 if I lose for a photo of Jackie. It's like...
You're not losing.
I'm not losing, but I'm doing $20, man. I'm doing $20. Don't worry about it. I know I got the money punker in the chat. I know this is an easy win for me, and we're all going to...
All right, so take one for the team, and let's get a good little... It's Howard Stern this year. All right, she ain't got to put up money, but she got to put up something.
I'm not taking...
It's embarrassing, so if she doesn't want to be seen...
You're putting me on the spot with $50. It's crazy, man.
The whole reason we have a $20 bet because you put me on the spot, jerk
I'm
off.
doing a $20 bet with you, and I'm doing a $20 bet with her. If I lose, I send her $20. I don't get nothing out of it if I win, except for a photo anyways, dude.
It's good for the show.
It's good for
People
the show.
Want to see what Jackie looks like. They listen to her. They get all hot for her voice. Is Jackie still on the line?
Yes. So what's the difference if it's $20 or if it's $50?
Because it'll give her more reason. All right, $20. Jackie, if Ryan loses, $20 straight to you, free. If you lose, you gotta put a picture up on Facebook or something that we can share with the Army.
Okay, all right, deal.
That's a deal.
All right, you're on, girl.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
So you're right here, everybody, and no reneging on the bet, Jackie. You're a woman of your word, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I believe you. I know you take this stuff serious. All right, so there we go. There's the deal. If she loses and Triple H doesn't end the streak, then she's got to share a picture of herself with everybody to see. If she wins, me and you both, Jackie, are $20 richer. So I'm with you. I'm rooting with you.
All right, Jackie, and good luck on your bet. Good luck to Triple H. Same to you, Boone. Good luck to Triple H ending the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania in his own match, which you guys are crazy, and I'm going to get to see a nice, hot, sexy photo of Jackie, and I'm going to take $20 from Matt Boone. Jackie, it's been my pleasure, as always. The pleasure's been mine. And
One more time with the clip.
And I will talk to you next Tuesday night.
You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
Oh, we love her. We love Jackie. We love Jackie, man. I gotta tell you, Boone, this has been the craziest effing radio show I think we've ever done.
It's been a good one, right?
It's been a pretty crazy one, man. But
there you go.
Where do you
go? Stay sober, that's all. Or not drink, I mean.
That's what it is. Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Hey, I just want to touch on something you guys didn't bring up. Well, first of all, with Jackie's fucking voice, I can see why nobody's had sex with her.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
Hey, the All-Star game was this weekend, and I was there.
Man, I'll tell you what, man. I watched the All-Star game. I was going back and forth between that and what else?
Oh, the dunk contest. Was it any good? I didn't see it.
No, that was I didn't see the dunk contest on Saturday, but I was going back and forth between the Oscars, which is, man, it's such a boring show on Sunday night, and
I was tearing it up.
Yo, the All-Star, the final score of the All-Star game, Boone, it was like 153 to 149 or something crazy.
East Coast wins.
I don't. Who won?
Guys in the chat, East or West? Who won the All-Star game?
Caller. Who won? He was there, man. Caller, who won the game?
Oh, okay.
Was it the West? I think the West won.
It was the West.
Right. Oh, he hung up. What happened?
It was the West. Everybody in the chat said it was the West.
All right. Well, anyway.
Good comment from that caller, by the way. I like the Jackie comment. That was clever.
That was good. That was good. You know what? She doesn't listen to the show, though, dude. That's the thing, man. She knows that we're on Tuesday nights between 8 and 10. Here, let's get this guy back real quick.
Okay.
Sorry about that, man. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, no problem. No, yeah, it was the West that won the game. No problem. Yeah, it was the West that won the game. LeBron made a bad pass that got picked off, and he got a lot of shit for it.
Right. Turn your speakers down real quick, man. It'll make it easier on you so that you can hear us. But yeah, I mean, the All-Star. I always wanted to attend an All-Star game. You know what I mean? Something big.
Were you there for the dunk contest, sir?
I did.
Was the dunk contest any good?
No, it was kind of lame, actually. I mean, it was all right. I mean, I think they need to tweak it a little bit. They had the fans do the voting for who won.
Yeah.
Judges or anything.
Who won?
Yeah, it was lame.
Who won the dunk contest? Do you remember?
It was some guy from the Utah Jazz that was a late replacement. Like, they honestly had to keep their pictures up for the whole damn thing, because otherwise you had no idea who the hell these people were.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know what happened to the dunk contest where like none of the big names do it anymore. Like there's no more Jordans, there's no more Vince Carters, there's no more LeBrons. Like it's just a bunch of jobbers.
It's been
Jeremy Evans. That's who won apparently.
It's been like that for the last couple of years, man. It's just nobody's. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? How we doing? How's the stream looking tonight? Good, right? 80 people in the chat. Everybody got kicked out.
Nice traffic. We're doing a good show. We should get some repeat listeners because we pimped it tonight. So there you go.
Send me a number on the message thing, no doubt. Yeah, I mean we're doing all right. Come back every Tuesday night, guys. It's WZR Radio, WZROnline.com. We're on Facebook as well. I didn't do this earlier. We're on Facebook.com/WZR Army. Wow, that's crazy, Dino. Not bad. You know, and we're on Facebook.com/WZR Army. And what else, man? We're on Twitter. Just go to WZROnline.com and you can get all the details on Twitter.
We got YouTube too somewhere. I don't know where that's at, but
yeah, the YouTube channel as well. You can go to WZROnline.com and get all the details.
And you know, you never plug this enough. We archive this show every week, and archives are usually up within 24 hours at WZROnline.com. So if you missed part of the show or the whole show, WZROnline.com. It's a free download. You download it. You can put it on your iPod. You got iTunes. Listen to archives. We got past shows for years on there too. So
you know, he says.
All right, I made a promise to my sister. I got to let her on the air to say something. Okay?
Oh my God, yes.
I'm sorry. Just give her 2 seconds. Go ahead, Jane.
I just wanted to say I told you so, Matt. Okay, go ahead.
Well, you gotta explain it to us.
Oh, because he said I wouldn't be here by 10 o'clock, and it's
10 o'clock.
It's exactly 10 o'clock. I got here on time. Here you are.
There you go. My sister, a little exclusive for you.
Why do we care that she got there on time?
Because I made a promise with her on a text. She said, because I said, you're not going to be here tonight. And she said, if I'm there before your show ends, you have to apologize publicly on the air. And I said, all right, I'll do that. Because I didn't think she would be here, but she won't. Did you?
Well.
She broke the law to get her on time. You can't talk too much, guys. We're finishing up. Just give me 2 minutes and I'll be with you.
All right, we are finishing up, guys. A couple more. Let's do a couple more of these, the rapid fire segments. Samoa Joe to WWE. WWE's never been fond of his look. Terry Donald from Facebook. Never been fond of his look, and I just don't see him going to WWE. Never say never in pro wrestling, obviously, but you never know. Poppy and Antonio, who do you think are the two sexiest women in WWE or TNA? I love Christy Hemme in TNA. Velvet Sky.
I love Christy Hemme too.
She had
Kelly, you got to throw in there. Maurice, when she was around, would be in there. Eve Torres.
I think for WWE, I think Caitlyn, man. Caitlyn is a hottie.
See, I don't even know Caitlyn, so I can't really comment too much. I only know the girls I see on Raw when I'm barely watching.
Yeah. So.
You know who I think is very underrated in TNA?
Who?
Mickey James.
Yeah, but then
I've always thought Mickey James was hot as shit. I love tiny little girls with big tits, dark hairs, dark eyes. That's my thing.
Go Google Mickey James roast beef or something like that, dude, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I've seen it. I think we shared it on the radio once.
Yeah, it's not the good,
It's the bad.
It's the bad. What else, man? We got wow.
We gotta hurry. I really gotta get out of here, man.
Wow, number WZR Idol. There we go. All right, we're out of here. We will see you guys next Tuesday night. Oh, let me do the
feedback.
Feedback. Let's do it.
You got the post up?
It's going up right now.
Okay, everybody log on to www.facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR. Once you get there, the top post you will see will say, what are your thoughts on tonight's show? Feedback is what we want. We want to know what was good. We want to know what was bad. If you say something's good, we'll do more of it. If you say something's bad, we'll do less of it. This is how we get better, people. We want to give you what you want. Tell us what you want. Facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR.
Yeah, the thread is up right now. So get there. What else, Boone?
Daddy.
What else, dude? We're coming back next Tuesday. Plug out next Tuesday show.
Next Tuesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. WZROnline.com/chat. That's where you get to the chat room. WZROnline.com is the place to be for the show. Still don't know what's going on the Daily Show. Ryan will fill you in on that. Just basically go to WZROnline.com 20 times a day, and we'll be happy. So there you go.
And make sure you visit my Facebook.
Click the ad.
We want feedback tonight, guys, because this has been a crazy show. I know we had some errors to kick it off, but whatever. It's live radio, and we don't, we just kind of shoot the shit, man. So it's good. Hopefully it was a good one. We want feedback. Go to Facebook.com/Ryan Clark WZR. If you're not my friend, add me, and I will accept you as we go off the air. It's going to be a late night tonight with SmackDown being out on the West Coast. So if you're on the East Coast, you want to stay up late, go right ahead. It's going to be a late night. I'll be here. I'll be on Facebook. We're going to get some news up, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday night for Matt Boone.
That's me.
This is Ryan Clark.
That's him.
Saying see you next Tuesday night, 8 to 10 Eastern Time on WZROnline.com.